We're in the Messina neighborhood of Kinshasa right now. We're following a massive procession of wrestlers over to the ring, and we're about to watch them catch Fetiche. Catch is what locals call professional wrestling. Fetiche is basically what we would call voodoo. So it's pretty much professional wrestling with voodoo attacks. Here in the DRC, if you're gonna watch sports on TV or sports period, you're gonna watch one of two things, soccer or catch Fetiche. And right now, catch Fetiche is what's blowing up.
Most people translate catch Fetiche as voodoo wrestling, but even that doesn't really capture it. Being at a catch Fetiche event is like watching a WWF match combined with a religious festival, combined with a block party. A lot of the wrestlers are in the army, and the military shows up in full force.
Sport d'abord eza eloko ba soda. C'est pourquoi Tomi bimisaka ba mona kete ba soda bazaka pona bitumba te.
Fighters use anything to win. Hammers, knives, and even live animals.
Is that an eel? I have no idea what's happening right now. My man put smoke on tip. Let this shit get on fire. Holy fucking shit. Whoa! Okay, I did not see that happening. Wow. What? Yo, that chicken is still alive. Okay, that is not a joke. That was not supposed to happen. Wow.
After decades of civil war, some of Congo's major cities have recently seen relative stability, which has made room for catch Fetiche to grow in popularity. But the sport itself has been around since the 1970s, thanks to Adingwe Moto, who some call the godfather of catch Fetiche.
Style discipline no makasi la catch américain. Comme waninga ba kiti nena mwana na television ngai pena do sala ya. Il kazalo kwa nzambe nanga. Basipela bona jenae ndinga ganga likola ring. Alors ba grimace na donc ezo bank adversaire. Ya ngai pena sipela na grimace na dinga ke makasi.
So you saw that and did you think, okay, I want to be like this guy, I want to be like Hulk?
Oui. Sona ndagi likola elikite na to catch na RDC ngomba tate.
When did you start bringing in the Fetiche into your catch style?
Mobutu yemuta entraîner ngai na makama Fetiche. Le président Mobutu alobaki recours à l'authenticité. Oyo sana bokoko na ye a relaxa yango na misabatu. Ndesika na ko Fetiche na ko sana kata catch. Pona batinu sto bamona sko mama bokasi ya mboka na biso.
Embracing Fetiche and traditional ancestor worship was one of the effects of the early reign of President Mobutu, who made an official government policy of rejecting colonial Western influence and returning to what he called the country's authentic culture. That official policy was mostly abandoned as Mobutu's government became more and more corrupt. But the attachment to Fetiche and its use in wrestling never went away. Catch Fetiche matches happen mostly in the streets of major cities like Kinshasa, but there are also bigger events held in arenas, and the profile of the sport is rising, partly thanks to people like Pinda Frank. He's a professional wrestler, but he mostly focuses on promoting the sport both inside and outside the Congo.
This is part of our culture. It used to be the way of life. When the Western came with colonization, they bring religion. So they make everybody forget about the culture. And now it's time for people, they are free, they are going back, they call it retour à l'authenticité. So back to the roots.
But for Congo's powerful religious authorities, this is not a return to Congolese roots or an opportunity to improve the country. It's blasphemy.
Le catch, c'est le sport. La Bible n'est pas contre le sport. Mais lorsqu'ils vont mélanger la fille avec le catch, ça devient un péché. Faire le catch sans le fétiche. Et Dieu sera loué. Parce que la magie vient du diable. 'Cause 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 'cause
This opposition has made it hard for the sport to grow. It's even harder on the wrestlers. That includes Shakira, one of a growing number of women who are entering catch fetiche.
What would you say is the most meaningful thing for you here?
eloko eza très important na biloko bazali awa ezali mutu ya papa oyo kombo na ye Papa John.
Do you think you could win without coming in here and talking to Papa John?
nakoki koganye par technique mais soki kombe eza makasi il faut que Papa John apesa nga accord po ye nde apesa nga accord ya défaite. lokola makambo ya kibo nzambe ezalaka mingi moto azomona soki akomi kachere akomi ndoki akomi moto amangi famille bakobengana ye bakolinga ye lisusu te selon ngai mpe mpona mposa na ngai na koencourage ye mwasi nyonso ya kokota catch eza mabe te.
When you step into the ring, what are you feeling? What's happening in your head?
Quand na matana ring na mo lokwa na catch zamba moko boye na nga moko onje na kutani na lion moko boye fo lion na bomanga.
Do you prefer fighting against women or men?
Na nikabeta mibali nazaka na kanda ya mibali makasi na bomwana na ngai mibali ba julaka nga. sepelaka lere nazobunda na beti ye na saleli bokoko na kati ye na pasoli ye. Donc nasepelaka vraiment ezalaka vraiment esengo na nga.
What fight are you the most proud of?
Kombe esalaka nga bien soki nakanisi ezali komba na ngai contre liyebo kachere moko aza militaire ya aza soda mpona beta ye mabe na pasola ye donc nakaso nakanisi komba na esalaka nga plaisir.
Catch isn't just helping people grapple with the past. A whole new generation is using it to prepare for the future.
We're in the Messina neighborhood of Kinshasa right now, and we're at Club 6600 Volts, which is Ninja's club. And you can see Ninja right there, and he's training people. 3 times a week, he's here training men, but also young boys. You can see a bunch of boys here getting trained for free. What made you want to train people? You could just be a fighter yourself.
Catch ebani partout na Congo, ebani partout. Problème ezali que il y a soutien zate. Merci.
You think this is a good influence for the kids you're training?
Sans ce que qui sport ote, soit au cadre qui était les locaux cause à la paix le boulot. Parce que basi formation a. Baké azaka ko kengela quelque part, fait un mois ne ba PCM sous $300, $200 à partir de la formé. Ils ont ça bien, ils ont sunga pe famille abali moi si atena ndaku azo futa ndaku na loyer. Donc ça bien. Sport ça bien.
We're in kind of a makeshift gym, and from what I'm hearing, this is actually one of the better ones. It is a little bit rare from what I'm hearing to have things like running machines and the bicycles. But if you look at this, this is not your normal set of weights here. This is actually car brakes. I mean, it's also kind of wild because you see people here working out in whatever they've got on with whatever kind of materials they can use. I mean, my man here's got jeans on. I got my man in the back with some Balenciagas. It's hot, it's sweaty, it's dark, and this is where you get it in.
For a lot of people in the Congo, wrestling is a way out of extreme poverty. But it hasn't only been good for men. Along with Shakira, a rising class of women wrestlers are becoming empowered through the sport. For them, it provides a source of income and respect.
Why is it that you want to do catch instead of something else?
Mais possibilité exacte ba parents baza vraiment na position te à partir ya sport peut-être au copier aux zoapé à Anthony tout ça na tout catch en dehors catch au moins pe d'amba sunyo qui peut psyka au sunyi pe famille.
Do you think it's more difficult for a young woman to get involved in catch than it is for guys?
Tant que ça sport par le banabiso ah moi ça te mobile ça te domine sur le commune les morts dans tout ça catch ngana ça lo pas mobile ngana biso ndi catch.
These young women train here because of their coach, Miss Martz. Miss Martz was one of the first female wrestlers to come on the scene in the DRC. She's won multiple championship titles. And now, she also coaches other women who want to follow in her footsteps. But the Congo is a difficult place to be a woman. Aside from the years of conflict, there are alarming rates of rape and violence against women, and one of the widest gender gaps in the world.
Bon, tokena bino wana kosomba dole hein. Pour ça la catch échanger vie na ngana makambo belé. Donc eze loro moko boye na koma ko préférer na ngana liaka na catch na lataka na catch nyoso eza na catch. Donc vie na nga mobimba na tracer yango na catch. Simba mwana eza facilité moi si moko donc basi oyo ba préférer ko sala catch na kena rentrellement na vanda na ndaku te yana bango o tachala mtakengela bango soki nga na zati bino bolia pesa nga moroti donc eza facilité po quartier abisa mbongo futa ya mwana minerval mais biso siko to sala yango.
I believe in fetish. It promotes your culture. And we don't want that culture to disappear. I want to promote this style, Congolese style, around the world. I want to take it from ghetto to the international media. I want people to discover the talent and the skill of these young people.
Listen to the mighty girl sing.
Likoso basi balinga bena kachi te po wana bango eza bakisi eza boye mais banda ba mona biso ndenge to bundela kana ndenge to zalelaka basi mususu balanda biso na sima soki lelo bino oyo bo soutenir ngai pe lelo na komi mutu munene d'abord na sesa no ba sportif surtout ya basi akomi mutu lelo lokola Miss Mars.
When people talk about your career 50, 60 years from now, what do you think they'll say?
Na imaginaka ke après 50 ans na nga tan bato babeta lisolo balo bapenda immeuble oyo ya mwana mwasi moko boye Shakira nde atonga immeuble oyo na mbongo ya kachi.
Tomonaki ba député ba cité ba koma tomonaki ba président ba cité ba koma donc biso basi pe tozana droit ko sala nyonso o mibali basalaka partout ba luka biso tozali.